Alright, fellow PowerPointers, welcome back. This is going to be part 17, wow, really 17, of our 77422 class, PowerPoint 2013, gonna get you certified in PowerPoint. And this class in this lesson, we're going to delve deeper into animations. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is I just got a clean presentation here. I'm just going to change this layout to blank because we're just going to throw some graphics on the screen here. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert, there we go. I'm going to insert online picture or something like that. Here we go. Actually, no, I'm going to insert a shape. That's what I'm going to insert a shape here. What shape looks good? Hey, this looks good. All right. So I'm going to plop him down there. I'm going to turn him a little bit. That's what that little thing does up there, just in case you don't remember. There we go. I'm going to go to Format Shape, just pulling some stuff real quick from previous lessons here. I'm going to make the line color black. Go. And I'm going to make the fill color, just picking a random color. Let's go with yellow. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Just completely random shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this move across the screen in an animated fashion. The way we are going to do this is by using motion paths. Okay? The way we're going to set up our motion path is we're going to click on the object that we want. There we go. We are going to click on animations. Go. Let's bring up the Animation Pane here. I like working with the Animation Pane a little bit better. We can close out a format shape so we get a little bit of working real estate back. Here we go. And I want to add an animation. And I don't want an entrance, an emphasis, an exit. Motion path right here. Okay, you can really do a lot of things with these motion paths. I'm going to click more motion paths because it only gives you, what, 6 on the drop down there. I'm going to click more motion paths here. And that gives me just a lot more to work with. At least I think it does anyway. I am going to say, here we go. Animate this thing left. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Right. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to cancel out of that. I am so sorry. Add animation, more motion paths. Gives us a good review of how to get there, though. And right. We preview the effect. And we're going to click OK. There we go. Now, this gives me where my object starts. This gives me where my object's going to finish. Is the red dot right here. Maybe I want to lengthen this. There we go. And the thing I like about the Animation Pane here is that you can preview your effect, right? Play from part 1. So we're going to go whoop, right across the screen like that. That's kind of neat. Now what I can do is go click right there, and I'm going to add another animation. I'm going to go to more motion paths. I just like clicking more to see really what I'm, getting myself into here. And I'm going to say, let's have him do a neutron. That looks kind of cool. Weep. Go. Okay. But I don't want him to do the neutron and then move forward, because look here. If I click, let me click the first one here to see what it's going to look like here. I'm going to click that, and then he's going to go back there and freak out, right? I want him to maybe freak out first, then move. Alright, so what I'm going to do is click him there. I'm going to Click, here we go. Maybe I can just move him up a little bit. There we go. Oh, move up right here. There we go. Boop. Now if I click play it from, he freaks out first, then he moves forward. Well, that's pretty neat. What if I wanted him to move forward just a little bit faster, huh? Can I do that? Let's see. Effect options? Path unlocked. Sign after animation to dim. Okay. Got a lot of neat stuff here. Unclick duration 2 seconds medium. Very fast. Alright. Well, that's pretty neat. So I'm going to click there. Whee! There we go. He's like getting ready to go, and then he just goes, right? Pretty cool stuff. Maybe I want to move this. Maybe I want to move this animation. No, I didn't want to move the object. Well, yeah, I did. I moved the animation. I'm sorry. So you kind of gotta really pay attention here. There we go. Now he's going to get to the end of his travel. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the straight line before the neutron effect. And if I play it, what happens now? So he moves forward, then he kind of freaks out, right? Maybe he sees a ghost or something, which why he would see a ghost, I don't know. Alright, so let me see. Okay, 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Alright, great. So some other things we can do. Here we go. I'm going to look under effect options again. Again, this is the easiest way to do this through the animation pane because you got drop down list for all of your animations, and you can see them in kind of a more linear fashion, and you can reorder them. It just makes it real easy to use these things. Effect options. Yeah. Path unlocked. Let's look at that in a minute. There we go. Start. Maybe I want to start it after a previous animation, right? So many seconds after a previous animation, or maybe I want with the previous animation. I'll demo that in a second. Maybe there's a certain delay I want between one animation and another. I can crank this up or down. Of course, you can't get negative time. Sorry about that. I can repeat so many times. So here we go. I'm going to click cancel on this. I'm going to go down to my second animation, the neutron animation, which is kind of why I picked this one. Effect options. I'm going to go to timing. Let's see here. I'm going to repeat 4 times. Let's watch him freak out, huh? There we go. Yep, he's going through it a couple different times. I'm going to make that a little faster, though. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to click back on effect options. Timing. Here we go. 2 seconds. I want to make it very fast. There we go. And I'm going to click OK. That's pretty cool. If I go to timing, it brings up the same dialog box. It just brings you to the timing tab by default. There's no difference between going to effect options and clicking the timing tab. Why do they have both options? I have no idea. Here we go. Triggers. Animate as part of a sequence. Start effect on click of pi 3, which is the only object in there right now. But what I can do is I can put a, let me insert a shape. And I'm going to insert a shape. Do we have an octagon? There we go. Yep, we got an octagon right here. And I'm going to fill this shape as green. Maybe it's a go sign instead of a stop sign, huh? That's pretty neat. I'm going to go back to my shapes here. And I'm going to click on this one here. And I'm going to click on timing. Triggers. Start effect on click of octagon 4. Alright. So now what this will do is if I go to my slideshow, while I am, whatever. Alright, so while my slideshow is active, I can click on this effect here. See how it turns into the little hyperlink can? Click on it. There we go. But it's not doing the neutron. Why is that? Let's take a look. Let's do a little bit of troubleshooting. Okay. Oh, that's right, because my neutron effect needs to be moved down and down. There we go. Now, if I press F5 on my keyboard to bring up the slideshow, and I click the blue thing there, well, now I got to click each time he does it, right? I don't want that. I want him to go in the straight line and freak out when I click the sign here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this Start After Previous, and click this. There we go. That's the intended result, right? Ooh. Pretty cool stuff. So again, things like motion paths, modifying the duration of effects, which is what we did here under timing. There we go. I got it set to very fast. Configure start and finish options, which is kind of what we did, you know. Start option, sorry. Yeah, start and finish options. Start with previous, start after previous, effect timing, hide advanced tab. I can even remove it if I want to. I'm not going to remove that animation though. Reorder animations, which we've kind of done extensively, and using the animation pane. So you can really get kind of evolved with these type of things. So what if I clear the screen here? Yeah, no, I didn't have anything selected, did I? There we go. I'm going to wipe everything off the board. And I'm going to insert a couple of pictures here. I want to find an online picture. Go. Getting on 12 minutes here. It's Cannonball. C-A-N-N-O-N-B-A-L. There we go. No, not those, not those. Not a bomb. A cannonball. There we go. Oh, here we go. I'll put that picture in there too. And you can actually select multiple pictures now, which is really kind of neat. And I'm going to click that one too. And I'm going to click Insert. Alright, takes it a few seconds to insert it, depending on your internet speed and what else you got going on your computer. No. Did it do it? Nope, hadn't done it yet, huh? Select one or more items. I thought I did. Select that. Select that. Okay. Insert. Can I just click one at a time, maybe? Watch them come up like both times now or something. No? Huh. Online pictures. C-A-N-N-O-N-B-A-L-L. I wonder if we could do it this way too. Because in the older versions of PowerPoint, you can actually drag and drop certain things. Insert picture not responding. Isn't that great? Let's give it a minute to come back here. There we go. And I'm going to scroll down here again. And what I'm going to do, just take this. Oh, they don't let you drag and drop them. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. That's what was supposed to happen the first time. There's my cannon. I'm going to get my cannonball by inserting another online picture, which I guess I could have gotten them both at the same time, but I really didn't, but that's okay. this one here. There we go. That's the one I want. Is that the one I want, or is this the one I want? Let's see. Okay, I'll just do a standard black dot cannonball thing here because I don't want to go through all the graphics manipulation to get that background out of there. There we go. And there's my cannonball. I'm going to crop that down a little bit because they give you a lot of background space on this. Crop. There we go. Again, we're just pulling some other things from the previous lessons in the series here. So if you're not familiar with this, you might want to go back and rewatch the other videos in the series. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is this cannon's kind of pointing the wrong way for me. So I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to flip it horizontally. Here we go. Bring the size of the cannon down a little bit. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert another picture. Am I looking at 16 minutes? Okay, cool. And I'm going to say robot. There we go. We're going to take out a robot with my cannon. There we go. He looks kind of cool. So we're going to take him out. Alright, yeah, that looks like a big enough robot that's going to threaten the city and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to kind of combine a few things here. Animations. I'm going to add an animation. I'm going to click more entrance paths because my robot has to make its dramatic entrance. And then I'm going to fly in. Go. Okay. I don't want them flying in from the top. What I want is, if I go to effect options here, there we go. I want them coming in from the right. There we go. Alright, now my cannonball is going to appear. Add animation. Appear. And then I'm also going to add an animation of a motion path. And that motion path is going to arc. Let me see. I don't want an S curve or anything like that. There we go. I'm going to go with an arc up, maybe. Alright. Then what I'm going to do, I don't want to move the animation. Nope. I want to undo that. What I want to do is I want to change. No, I said I don't want to move it. Thank you very much. Control Z. Here we go. Again, don't be afraid to mess with this stuff and, make mistakes and everything like that. So he's going to hit him dead center on the chest. Boom. Here we go. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to add another motion path here. Not entrance effect. I am so sorry. I did not mean to click on that. Add animation. More motion paths. And I could just mess with this all night. There we go. Alright, so let's see how it's going to look here. Alright. Oh, I had the last thing selected, that's why. So he's going to fly in, the cannonball's going to hit him, and he's going to go there. Alright, but it doesn't make really make any sense for my cannonball to be sitting there out in the open. It's not stuck in air, right? It hit the robot. So I'm going to exit. Here we go. Disappear. Alright, so now let me see how this is going to work here. Play from that one. Whoop, whoop, boom. Bye. It goes away. Now what I want to do is I want to move this one, the disappearing cannonball, before when the robot goes off the screen, sort of. Move him. Boom. Boom. So we killed him with the cannon, right? Pretty neat stuff. Now what I want to do is, let me see, here we go. Maybe that's enough. I'm looking at 21 minutes. Alright. So we can do some other stuff with this, like the cannon doesn't fire until I click on the robot. Yeah, how about that? Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. That's a good option. Timing, here we go. Not timing, effect. No, there's no sound or anything like that. There's no appear. Not getting all the options I had with the other one. That's alright though. Maybe we can do something else. There we go. Start with previous means when the robot comes on the screen here, it appears. So if I click on F5 to start my yeah, but I gotta click on it for each animation. I just want it to kind of flow here is what I want. I'm gonna say after previous. After previous. After previous. And let's see how that's gonna play out. Alright, I'm going to move the cannonball down a step. Like I said, I could sit here and hang out and just do stuff like this all night long. I don't think that's what I wanted either, is it? Let me see here. So I go play from here. Okay, that's picture 7 coming in. That's that coming in. Thunk. Thunk. Here we go. Maybe if I take this and move it back a little bit. And if I click the object itself instead of the motion path, I can say send to back. Which is still a little bit visible. We don't have really time to kind of perfect it, but you get the general idea here. Boom. Boom. The robot died and the city is safe. Okay? Again, you can do a lot with motion paths, reordering your animations, having things pop on the screen at certain times, go off the screen at certain times. Really neat stuff. I hope you learned a lot, and thank you for viewing.